Yeah, where did it all begin? I know you're from Vegas, but what was your upbringing like, and how did you fall in love with music?
Well, music was like my way of being able to relate to like American kids because like my parents were immigrants or are immigrants,
Or,
I guess.
from where originally?
Mexico.
Okay, nice.
So like I'm first generation born here in the US. So my first language was Spanish.
Wow.
So like music was like a way for, I mean, if anything, it kind of helped me learn English.
Like in school, like did you go to school not being able to speak English at first, and then
At
like,
one
picking
point,
it up?
yeah.
Wow. Like what was that like? Did you kind of feel like, cause I that'd be, like I'd imagine you probably felt like really kind of like isolated, not being able to communicate or understand like what was happening, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't until like maybe like third grade, like maybe even fourth grade. But yeah, like up until maybe like by fourth grade, I was like good, like, but still kind of like fresh into like the English stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. So like, cause yeah, I remember just like being in like the ELL classes, you know, the English
Yeah.
learning classes and stuff. So yeah, I can like have memories of that stuff where I'm like, and now looking back on it, like I'm just like, damn, these things are so like not dumb, but like it's I mean it helped, you know, for sure, but it was just so dumb, boring to like learn English that way. Like
what kind of stuff would they have you do? Like how did you learn?
just like a word that I would remember, like it being not making sense to me as a person that didn't know English was like the word dull.
Dull?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the knife is dull.
Yeah.
Like I understand sharp, you know, like as a person that doesn't speak English, sharp was an easier word for me to understand. Like sharp is going to cut you, but dull, I was like, what is dull? You know, like what is,
Yeah.
there's certain words that would just like not make sense to me. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, I don't know if this is a cuss.
No, you can curse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. There was just, it made me feel dumb, those classes. You know what I
Made
mean?
you feel dull.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just weird to like feel like I was like, I'm like going to school with everyone else, but certain classes, I was like
everyone was kind of like you like more advanced in certain classes and then you had to take other classes where like.
Yeah, like there are certain periods where it's like, okay, the ELL kids have to go do this like seminar and like take these like, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It's all part of the journey, I guess. Yeah.
Like how did that affect you and like your like, I don't know, I guess like feelings about yourself? Like was that kind of a difficult thing to cope with, or did you like kind of like adjust to that pretty quickly?
Well, that's why music like helped, because like with like learning at least like the songs and what they're saying and stuff, whether I'd understood what their words were or not, the fact that I could like relate to other kids based off of like what band shirts they're wearing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, all right, maybe I can vibe with you, you know?
Yeah.
Like I might not completely understand, or we might not be able to like completely have a conversation, but like, you know, we're on the same like wavelength as far as like what we're listening to.
Yeah, like
so.
what were some of those bands at the time that you were into or that like spoke to you?
I mean, from like my earliest ages, I would say like Michael Jackson, dude.
Yeah, man. Nice.
Michael Jackson was like it.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I probably got into like more punk stuff.
Sick.
And then like got into like metal and like super heavy stuff. I mean, there's probably like some rap. I probably had like an Eminem record here and there.
Yeah.
But I was very diverse, man, with the music I was listening to. Like, it was just, yeah. It was
wow.
It was all over the place for sure.
What was like the first instrument you ever played, and like how did you kind of pick it up?
Well, the first instrument that I played was probably like the Glockenspiel.
Oh, nice.
The bells.
Yeah. Was that like in school, or like where'd you get a Glockenspiel?
Yeah. It was in school. It was probably like 6th grade when I joined band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick Glockenspiel?
Well, I wanted to play drums.
Oh, they're like, well, we have a Glockenspiel.
They're like, all right, well, you're gonna go in the percussion.
Okay, yeah.
And so, I mean, that taught me how to read scales and music and
sick.
stuff.